How brilliant was that? Superb. But that's what we're all about here at Yes Price Crash. Great products and great crash prices. All we say is wait for that price to crash before you pick up the phone and call us on that free phone number. Now, this next item is a must-have for every household, office, whatever. Take a look at this. It is brilliant. It's the Bosun industrial strength glue, 2 by 20 gram bottles. This is a twin pack. 817-113. Ignore the website price. It's going to crash very shortly. But be quick on those phones. I tell you what, this is so useful, Tone.
It really is, Clive. And it's one of those glues that's been used in the trade, in the industry for years and years.
It was a secret.
It was. We've let the cat out of the bag, and you'll see why in a minute. Now, the great thing about this glue is it replaces so many other glues. Now, the great thing about it, Clive, is it will work on different surfaces. So, for instance, I've got aluminium, but I've actually got wood, copper, and plastic stuck to it. You can actually use it on wood. You can use it on acrylics, metals, rubbers, glass, vinyl, the whole lot. Now, instead of having a bottle that does wood and a bottle that does plastic and a bottle that does metal, you've got one glue that does the lot. Now, two things that the trade want when they buy glue. They want a glue that works, and they want it to work fast. All right, now what I'm going to do, I've got a vinyl strap here. I'm going to put one single drop of glue on, all right, just to give you an idea of how strong it is. Yeah, just one drop, Clive. And do you know what? There are approximately 400 drops of glue in that bottle. Okay, now
There's
I'm
two
actually
bottles in this set.
Right. Well, I'm actually going to take the vinyl strap and stick the other side to it.
Okay.
Now, you know, normally when you get a glue that claims to be instant, they tell you then to leave it aside, you know, when it's drying for a couple of hours.
Or a year and a half.
Don't breathe near it. Don't go near it. Don't walk around the house because the shaking might damage it, okay?
Yeah.
With this glue, it really is a very, very fast-acting glue. Now, by the way, the vinyl that I'm using there might be the handle off a suitcase or a briefcase that's been torn.
Yeah.
Okay, it could be the kids' trainers, you know, the rubber the straps and the motifs that sometimes come off the trainers.
Yeah.
Could be the strap of a lady's handbag or even the strap of a lady's shoe. Now, you saw me join that together with one single drop of glue. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put it under a load of pressure.
Stress.
Now you can hear that that vinyl actually whipping as I'm actually pulling it, all right? And that is how strong that bond is. This is the great thing about it. One drop of glue, and that is now a permanent bonded repair. But you know, as I said, you can use it on so many different surfaces. By the way, if you're using it on porous surfaces like wood, you could mend picture frames, you know, do a kitchen cornice with it.
Well, exactly. You did a frame earlier on, but if you are into your picture framing, look at that. Tony did that angle, just cut the wood and then glued it together. Perfect.
Now what you want to do is, I say, with porous surfaces, it'll take a little bit longer to dry. Now with non-porous surfaces, like something like a glass repair, okay, all I need, again, is one single drop of glue.
Now I wouldn't normally put glue on glass simply because it yellows.
Well that's the great thing about this glue, Clive, that it dries crystal clear. Now, not only does it dry crystal clear, which means that you can use it for that maybe lead crystal vase, you can mend the stem of that wine glass. Okay, you can actually use it on china, on bone china, you know, on the acrylics.
Yes.
You can use it on tiles, on all of those sort of stone materials, all right? It can actually be used with a product that gets hot. So maybe if the handles come off your favourite coffee cup or teacup, you can actually put it back on, and you can actually pop it in the yes, in the dishwasher, not a problem. Okay. Now, just to give you an idea, again, you saw me bond that glass together, okay? But again, as you can see, Clive, I'm going to put that under a lot of stress and a lot of strain.
That was only seconds ago.
And just see how much impact I can actually put on there. But you can see yourself, Clive, that glass is going absolutely nowhere.
And you can see right through it. You know, that's the beauty. No yellowing with that at all.
Certainly can. Now, what I've got here is a drive belt, all right? Now, a lot of the big power tools have drive belts in them. Washing machines, vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've actually put on more glue than I need, and that's deliberate, because I want us to be able to see in a minute where the wet glue is on the outside.
Okay.
Now, one of the great things about this glue for me is that you don't have to work with it instantly. So in other words, I can put the glue in place. I've got time maybe to make sure my arrangement is back in line, you know, to line the two sides up. You know how some glues, you've got sort of 10 seconds to work with them.
Yeah, to join the two
before they
together.
go out. All right, and that's often not enough, is it? Now I can actually line that up, because only when I squeeze the air out does that bond actually now start to take place. Now you can see on the outside the glue is wet.
Yeah,
as I
see
say,
that?
could be the drive belt of your vacuum cleaner that's gone on a Sunday afternoon.
Or
when
your
you're
bag
in the middle of
belts.
vacuum cleaning, yeah. Yeah, absolutely true. Now, one of our customers actually had written in to say he kept some of this in the glove box of his car.
I remember that.
Right, he was actually driving from Reading to Birmingham. The fan belt went. He actually got the glue, mended the fan belt, carried on the trip, which is about 70 or 80 miles. It got him out of trouble, and that's exactly what it can do for you.
Exactly.
Now, Clive, you can see that the glue is still wet on the outside.
I can see that.
All right, now that bond has actually started to take place. Now I'm going to start stretching that band. You can see I'm pulling on it. You can
And you've
see
cut
I'm
that band
stretching
a few times, haven't you,
Well, you
Tony?
can actually see the amount of repairs that I've done, Clive, on this band. And all
they're
of
all
those repairs.
solid.
And you can see that's the great thing about
That
it.
is
It's
amazing.
a lasting repair that's going to stand up to stress and stand up to strain. And again, pretty instant.
And that glue's still
Talking
wet on
about
the
less than a
outside.
minute, it's still wet on the outside, and that's the great thing about it.
It is
And you can
phenomenal
use it on
glue.
so many different materials.
So useful. And look at that price. £10 is all you're going to pay. Remember, this is a twin pack. They are two 20-gram bottles. You've got 400 drops in each bottle, and you're paying just £10. Now, whatever you do, you need to be quick on those phones if you want to get hold of yours. 0800 91 71 661. It's a free phone number. We'll aim to get it to your door in 5 to 7 working days. Do not miss it. So useful to have around the place. We've taken £14 off our website price and crashed it to just a tenner.
It's absolutely fantastic, Clive. I tell you what, though, hold on a minute, because I'm going to treat you even further. Now, for those people that jump on the phone now or in the next couple of minutes, for your twin pack of glue, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to put another twin pack of glue on the top, absolutely free of all charge. You buy one twin pack, you get the other one absolutely free. But you do need to be on the phones now or in the next couple of minutes. Don't miss out on that. Buy one, get one free. What can I say?
I tell you what, Tonus, that is just a phenomenal deal. Remember, we took £14 off our website price and crashed it to a tenner. Then, of course, that was for 2 bottles. That's for 2 20-gram bottles. Now, Tony then said, right, get on those phones right now or in the next couple of minutes. You can have another twin pack absolutely free of all charge. So it's now buy one twin pack, we'll give you another twin pack absolutely free of all charge for a tenner. Now listen, don't worry, if you're in those queues at the moment, if you're experiencing queues, listen, it's not a problem. It's a free phone number, it's not going to cost you a penny. Just make sure you get yours.
Now, Clive, what I've got there is some plastic, okay? I've got a drop of glue on there. I'm going to put another piece of plastic on the top.
Okay.
Now, the great thing about this glue, you can use it, as I say, on so many different surfaces. If you had a little accident, by the way, in a car park, maybe back the car into a pillar or post and crack the light cluster. I mean, they are so expensive to repair or replace. Right? If you've cracked the bumper, same thing, you can use this glue. Now, maybe you've got one of those stereos where you take the bit out, you know, to protect it and make it safe.
On a slide tray.
On mine, I've got a little thin fascia that actually got broken. I was able to mend it with the glue. Virtually any type of plastic, you're going to get that instant
Kids'
repair.
toys, that sort of thing as well.
Call.
But remember, this is the deal now. It crashed to £10, taking £14 off our website price. That was for the twin pack, £10. But Tony has now doubled that offer. If you get on the phone now or in the next couple of minutes and order your twin pack of the glue, we'll give you another twin pack absolutely free of all charge. What a cracking deal. And don't forget, if you're in those queues, if you're experiencing queues at the moment, don't worry about them, free phone number.
Okay, Clive, now you saw me glue those 2 pieces of plastic together about a minute ago. Do us a favour, mate. Would you take them apart? It's only been a minute.
Yeah, well, you haven't glued it for very long.
No, it's not very long at all, no.
Oh, look at that. I tell you what, how about that? That is now the plastic. I'll tell you now, those 2 pieces that Tony glued together, the join that Tony made has now become stronger than the plastic itself. And believe me, that is a hard plastic. That is so superb. But remember that deal. The twin pack is a tenner, all right? We crashed it to £10. Not only that, when you order your twin pack, remember 400 drops in each bottle, you're now going to get another twin pack on the top, absolutely free of all charge, but you've got to be on those phones now or in the next couple of minutes. It is a cracking deal. And remember, if you are experiencing those queues, don't worry, free phone number.
Now, you can even use it on metals, Clive. In fact, I've got 2 metal nuts there. I'm going to just simply glue those together.
Okay.
Now, I tell you what, if you've ever had that rear view mirror, right, fall off at the back of the car, you know, the one that's stuck to the glass, okay? You can actually buy a kit for gluing that pad on where the rear view mirror slides on, okay? This will work from metal to glass. It'll work from plastic to wood. You can use it on unsimilar materials. That's the great thing about it. Again, I've got aluminium with wood on it. I've got copper, you know, plastic.
Remember,
all of
it
those
was
different
a
types of
secret
materials.
to the industry. It's a secret no longer. We've brought it to you for £10. That's the twin pack. That's what the price crashed to. Not only that, when you order the twin pack, we'll give you another twin pack on the top. Absolutely free of all charge. And I'll tell you what, all you are going to pay is just £10. It's a
fantastic,
tenner.
mate. And now, again, if we missed this at the beginning, look, just very quickly, one single drop of glue. Now remember, there are approximately 400 drops of glue in that bottle, okay?
Yeah.
One single drop on that piece of vinyl strap. Okay, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to place the other strap on the top of it. Okay, one tiny drop of glue. Clive, as I said, this could be the strap of a suitcase, a handbag, or a briefcase.
One of the kids' school bags.
Absolutely. It could be the strap of a lady's handbag or the strap on an evening shoe.
Yeah.
You know, you might be just going out for the evening and the strap breaks on your shoe.
You want something instant then?
Absolutely.
And that is instant.
Well, Clive, we talk about instant. About 30 seconds ago, I mended it. Now what I'm going to do again, look, you can see that I'm putting the strain, I'm putting the stress on. In fact, you can see that I've mended that band quite a few times.
Yeah.
No problem whatsoever. Remember those nuts I just joined together, Clive? Okay, well, again, you can see there I've got one in one hand and one in the other. Twist that as hard as I like.
Right knuckle ride.
I cannot part those nuts, okay? That is, as I said, you can use it, all right, as a locking compound. So if you've got a nut or a bolt, and the manufacturers tell you to use a locking compound, that will do the job.
Now remember the deal, don't forget, when you're on the phone now and you're placing your order for your twin pack of the Bosun industrial strength glue, remember what we're going to do. When you order that, we're going to throw in another twin pack, absolutely free of all charge, but you've got to be quick on those phones. Let's take a look at those details one more time. Here we go. It's the Bosun industrial strength glue. 2 by 20 gram bottles was £24 on the website. We then crashed it to a tenner. Not just then, but now when you're on the phone, we're going to give you another twin pack, absolutely free of all charge. Don't miss out on those. It is brilliant. Now I can see another item waiting to be crashed.